कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
समर्थ बनाओ,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ, बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं तन किसी का है दिया।
अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
जो भी अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह धन किसी का है दिया।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
मेरा है यह लेने वाला कह उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा है यह देने वाला मैं उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया। हरि शरणं 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 हरि
Jai Shri Krishna. My respectful salutations to the most revered Swami Govindev Giriji Maharaj, the founder of this incredible Gita Parivar. A very good evening to all of you. On this auspicious occasion of Vaikuntha Ekadasi and Gita Jayanti, this is JVSM Lakshmi from Mumbai on behalf of Gita Parivar, extending a warm welcome to respected Rupalji Shukla Didi and all our dear Gita sadhaks present on this Zoom platform. It is on this day, Lord Krishna conveyed the divine wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra during the Mahabharata around 5,160 years ago. And today, after so many thousands of years later, we are fortunate enough to be here to listen to those very words of wisdom. Sri Krishna defines yoga as a state of disunion from every union with pain. How can one give up one's weaknesses and positively grow into a healthier, stronger, and integrated personality? Today, we are all here to understand the secret of success behind this by listening to the Vivechan of the third part of the 6th Adhyaya, the Atma Sanyama Yoga. What better way can be there than to start an event with a prayer? Prayer purifies one's soul and drives away the negative thoughts from the mind. So let us quickly move on and invoke the blessings of our Jagat Guru, Sri Krishna. For today's prayer, I welcome Srimati Anjul Jalota ji from Lakhimpur. Didi is a housewife with an inclination towards spirituality and enjoys singing and reciting of shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. She is associated with Gita Parivar since January 2023, and besides being a sadhak in L4, offers seva as group coordinator, technical assistant, and in calling and adding team. Didi, I welcome you to start our session with Prarthana.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Vasudevasutam devam kansachanuramardhanam devaki paramanandam Krishnau vande jagadgurum Shri Krishnau vande jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much for that melodious prayer, Didi. Now we are to the next part of our program or the next part of our session. The lamp is considered a symbol of enlightenment, wisdom, and prosperity, and its light is believed to bring clarity and guidance. Today, we have with us Madhuri Naik ji from Nashik, Maharashtra, to brighten this holy platform with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. Madhuri Naik ji is a BCom graduate associated with Gita Parivar since April 2022 and offering seva as a technical assistant and group coordinator for L1 and L2 batches. Now let us move forward to do the Deep Prajwalan. Deep Prajwalan, please.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Didi, for creating such a divine atmosphere with your beautiful Deep Prajwalan. Today, now we proceed forward with an important announcement. The new 30th L1 batch will be starting from January 5th. As you all know, it's conducted in various languages and many time slots, right from morning 5 a.m. to night 2 o'clock. So request you all to kindly spread this message and see that maximum number of people in the society come to know about this and derive benefit out of it. Finally, we are all set to enjoy the spiritual moments and move on to the most awaited part of the session, the Vivechan session by our most beloved and most respected Gita Pravina Rupalji Shukla Didi. Rupalji Didi is one of the program coordinators of Learn Gita program and leading the technical department and literature department. A Gita Vrati, Gita Pravina, and Advaita Vedanta Acharya. She is a disciple of Param Pujya Swami Shri Govind Dev Girji Maharaj. Didi, it's my honor and great pleasure to be here on this auspicious day and be a part of this interpretation session of the part 3 of the 6th Adhyaya. All our sadhaks are ready to enjoy and get enlightened with your wonderful words of Vivechan. Rupal Didi, please.
Start today's session with the prayer. Sadashiva-samārambhām Shankarācārya-madhyamām Asmadācārya-paryantām Vande Guru-paramparam. Vande Guru-paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. With Lord's grace, many saints' blessings, and the punya karmas done by us in previous births and in this birth, we have got this chance to learn Gita, to understand a bit knowledge of Gita. We have come on this path, this welfare of everyone and welfare of ourselves also. We have got this opportunity. Let's not leave us. I'll leave it now. In the last session, we have seen the discipline of meditation. Lord is explaining so many ways to reach Him. Discipline of action, discipline of knowledge, now the discipline of meditation. So in this, we understood so many things, and still we are continuing with the chapter and saying many more things about the meditation. After completing this chapter, we would be having very much knowledge about meditation, how it should be performed and what we should do in meditation. In meditation, the main thing is we should not stop the thought. When we stop something, if I am blocking some thought, if I say we don't need to think of white elephant now, if we are stopping that thought, if I say white elephant, we don't need to think now, and everyone is having white elephant only in the mind, that happens when we stop the thoughts. So we don't need to stop any thought. Let it flow. Let it go. Whenever any thought is coming, I'm sitting in meditation, let that thought go from there. We should not stop it. No thought should come. No thought. No. I should not have any thought. No, I cannot stop that. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balavadridham. Arjuna is telling, Lord also accepts that. The mana is very chanchala, very flickery. So thoughts will be coming. We cannot stop directly. Slowly, by practicing that. Today we will be seeing that, how that slowly that will be happening. So with the practice, that will be happening, that no thoughts will be coming further in future. So we have to practice in that way. Try to focus on one thing. And also meditation, where we are meditating, on which point, that is very much important here. If we are meditating on some object or whatever I meditate, that only gets stronger. So if I want to know myself, that Parabrahma, that Paramatman, I want to attain that, I have to focus my mind there. One person, actually in previous times, there was a practice, we might know about that. Everyone used to have the well at their homes, kupa. They used to have well. Everyone used to have. In Kerala, I am living here, so I'm seeing everyone still in this time. After 2-3 hours, everyone is having well. So that was the practice. How to get the water? They have well. So one person was establishing the house. He asked one elder person that how to prepare a well at my home. So that person answered him, okay, if you dig 100 feet, you will get the water. He thought, okay, 100 feet I have to dig. He went from there. He started digging. Now so many days passed and he didn't get the water. Very frustrated, he went to that older person. He asked, I didn't get the water yet. How to get that? You told 100 feet. So that person answered, you must have got that by now because actually the water is just 80 feet. I told 100 feet so that, okay, if there is something minus or plus, there is no problem. You didn't get it. Let me see. That older person went with that person, and what is in that time? That person was digging 10 feet at one place, 10 feet at one place, 10 places he has dug 10 feet. What happened? He was thinking, I have dug more than 100 feet and I didn't get the water. And he told 100 feet you will get the water. I didn't get. So when that older, he was like, oh my God, I told 100 feet, you have to dig at one place, not at 10 different places. And you are digging 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet at 10 places. How will you get the water? See, only one. Just here's great difference. I have dug 100 feet and I'm not getting the water. That same happens in meditation. What happens? I am focusing on sometime Om, sometimes Swastik, sometime on the flame, and somewhere I am just focusing and I'm sometime Ram Nam or anything. 10 feet somewhere, 10 feet somewhere, 10 feet somewhere. For 1 month here, for 1 month there, for 1 year here, for 1 day. Like that we are doing. Are we going to achieve that water? Are we going to get that water? No. The answer is no. Because we have to dig at one place. We cannot dig at 10 places, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, and we will get the water. Never happens. So if you want to know that self, that Parabrahma Paramatman, that Nirakara Swarupa, we have to first Sakara, then Nirakara. I will be telling that concept today. First, we have to get the Sakara Samadhi, Savikalpak Samadhi. From that Savikalpak Samadhi, we can move towards the Nirvikalpak Samadhi, getting that ultimate happiness. That one, actually, that is very fascinating to think about that. When we are getting that, that is a different thing. When we will be getting, no, I don't know. Actually, we don't know. But yeah, we can still try. We can try to meditate at least. So in last session we seen the shloka Yatha Deepo Nivatastho Nengate Sopama Smrita Yogino Yata Chittasya Yunjato Yogamatmanaha. 19th shloka. Lord says here, a lamp does not flicker in a windless place. Nivatastho. A lamp, Deepa is lamp, and Nivatastha. Nivatastha means a lamp in the windless place. Nivata, there is no wind at all. Nengate, ingate means flickering. Nengate, never flickers. So Upama Smrita, that Upama Lord is telling here with that meditation, with that yogi's mind. As the lamp does not flicker in the windless place, same as yogi's controlled mind practicing yoga in this self, never flicker. That Akhandakara Chitta Vritti, very famous even in Vedantic concept. Akhandakara Chitta Vritti, that is the state of Jivan Mukta. We already seen that concept. Jivan Mukta, who is having that moksha, but also the avidya, also the ajnana, because the body is here, the samsara is here, and this is actually the the cause is that avidya. So if the cause, if the karya is here, if the work is here, cause must be there. So avidya is there. That's why we are having this sansara and this body. So Jivan Mukta concept, he is having moksha, but also he is having that avidya with him. So yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogamatmanah. That yogi is absorbed in the self only. Now let's see the next shloka. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyannatmani tushyati yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. At the time here, the niruddha, let me first explain that concept, then I will move towards the meaning. In Yoga Shastra, Maharshi Patanjali stated 5 types of chitta, 5 states of that chitta: Kshipta, Mudha, Vikshipta, Ekagra, and Niruddha. Here, the Kshipta, Mudha, and Vikshipta, all the worldly states of mind. But the last 2, the Ekagra and Niruddha. Ekagra is Savikalpak Samadhi, Niruddha is Nirvikalpak Samadhi. In Savikalpak Samadhi, there is Dhyata, Dhyan, and Dheya. But in Nirvikalpak Samadhi, there is no Dhyata, there is no meditator, there is no meditation, there is no Dhyata, Dhyana, and Dheya. Nothing is there. Where we should meditate, nothing is there. So that is Nirvikalpak Samadhi. So here when Lord is telling Nivatasto Nengate, so Nengate is that Niruddha Avastha, Nirvikalpak Avastha. So Kshipta, when very flickery mind. Mudha, lazy state of mind. I don't know what we are doing. So Vikshipta, actually Vikshipta is sometime focused and sometime not focused. Many of us are in that state of mind, Vikshipta. What is Vikshipta? This time I am focused, okay, I am learning Gita, I am listening Viveshana, I am understanding the meaning. But later, okay, now I don't want to focus, I want to do something else, I want to play, I want to do something else. So I am not focused. So Vikshipta is sometime I am focused, I am worshipping also. So for 10 minutes I am focused, okay, I am meditating, okay, I am worshipping. But after 10 minutes, again, I am in worldly thoughts. Vikshipta. I know what is good, what is wrong. But sometime I will be doing good, sometime I will be doing the wrong. Knowingly, doing the bad. So that is Vikshipta. Many of us, Vikshipta. Ekagra, one-pointed mind. When that vritti started coming, not constantly, but with the practice, again, one vritti, then again I practice, then again, no other thought, one vritti, then again I didn't let any thought to come there, and again the same vritti, then again the same vritti. So that one-pointed focus, that is Ekagra, then Niruddha, fully absorbed in this Niruddha. So next shloka, Lord is stating Niruddham yoga sevaya. Yatro paramate chittan niruddham yoga sevaya. Yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyannatmani tushyati. The perfection attained, Lord is telling that state. At the time when the mind restrained through the practice of yoga gets withdrawn, uparamate, withdrawn with every object, from all the objects. And just when by seeing the self, by the self, one remains contented in the self alone. Yatra upanamate, withdrawn with all the objects, niruddham yoga seva, got that state of chittam. Which state? Niruddham. How we got? Yoga sevaya. And here seva word is referring to that anusthana. Keep practicing. I thought something and I did it. Niruddham yoga sevaya, practice, anusthana. So that's why anusthana is also the synonym of that sevaya. That's why we say this Learn Gita program is like anusthana. Everyone is serving for everyone's welfare. So this is like anusthana. So yoga sevaya means yoga anusthana. What is yoga anusthana? Keep practicing that yoga. He got that state where he withdrawn with all the objects of the senses. Yatra cha evatmanatmanam pashyannatmani tushyati, where he is tushyati, he is satisfied in the self. Atmana, by the self, in the self, he is seeing everywhere the Atmani and he is satisfied in that Atman only. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yogasya yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyan atmani tushyati. He is seeing the self everywhere and he is satisfied. That is the state of mind. We may not need to sit all the time. That I am telling the Ekagra stage and Niruddha stage. That is not, that doesn't mean that I have to sit, then I will meditate. No. At that point of time, whatever we are doing, we are focused. We are one-pointed. Lord is in my mind only. Whatever I'm doing, Jivan Mukti Avastha, he is not sitting in Samadhi at all the time. No, never. He is doing all the, jo करूं सोई परिक्रमा, जो करूं सो पूजा, जहां जहां जाऊं सोई परिक्रमा, जो करूं सो पूजा. So like that, that is the feeling of Jivan Mukta, Niruddha and Ekagra. So meditation is not, sitting is not important. Whatever you are doing, you are meditating. You are focusing on that Lord. Now in next shloka, what happens when the yogi is satisfied in the self, by the self? Lord is telling in next word. Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhigrahyamatīndriyam vetti yatra na chaivayam sitaschalati tattvataha. Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhigrahyamatīndriyam. Here, Lord is telling how to focus on God. Let's see. Where one knows that infinite happiness which can be grasped by the intellect but is beyond the grasp of senses. Infinite happiness, sukham atyanti. Atyantikam means infinite. Atyantikam sukham is that infinite happiness that is attained, that is grasped by intellect only. We can grasp that only by intellect, not by the sense objects, not by the hand, not by the ear, not by the Gyanendriya, not by the Gyanendriya and even not by the Karmendriya. Only by intellect. Buddhi, buddhigrahyam, atindriyam. Atindriyam means not by the sense objects we can get that. Vetyatrana cha evayam stashchalati tattvataha. Remaining where he does not stir out from the reality. After attaining that yogi never stir out from that reality. He is always at that reality only. Never leave that reality. And what happens after that? In next shloka, Lord is telling. Actually, why he does not move from that reality. Sometimes you say, there is one line, Kalpana खुशी की खुशी से ज्यादा खुशी देती है. क्यों सामने की खुशी मुट्ठी से रेत की तरह फिसल जाती है? Why the imagination gives more happiness than the happiness of happiness? And why the happiness in the present trickles out from the sand from the fist, like the sand from the fist? What we are thinking, this will give me happiness, this will give me happiness. After getting that, actually there is no happiness. I will be, if I am asking my parents, let me buy the bicycle for me. Okay, they bought it for me. After getting the bicycle, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, how long I can enjoy that? Swami Swarupananda ji, Chinmay Mission Global Head, used to come to our university. He is a chancellor. He gives a very beautiful example. I'm telling from his perspective. He asked a person, why you are studying? Actually, he asked us, all these students, why we are studying? I will ask you, why we all studied? What? For happiness? No. No one. For study? No one. No one studies for study. There might be exceptions also. So why you are studying? For the degree? Yes. Okay. For the degree we are studying. If I give you the degree now, will you be studying? Why I will study that? Then I will not study. Okay, you got the degree. Why you want to get the degree? For the job? Why you want to get the job? Let's imagine you have the job now. Then what? Are you happy? No, I have to get the money also. Okay, you got the money. Now what? Are you happy? Oh, Swamiji, I'm not having money with me. Oh, you told only money. You didn't tell that you should have the money in your hands. Money is deposited in your bank. Now what? I want to enjoy that money, then I will be happy. That is in bank, that doesn't matter. That doesn't affect me. I want that money and I want to use that, then I will be happy. Okay. What you will do? I will buy a car, I will buy a bungalow, I will buy everything what I want. Okay. Let's imagine you want everything. Now, are you happy? What, Swamiji, I'm not enjoying anything. I have bought it, then also I have nothing with me. You just told you have to buy that. You didn't tell that you want to now drive the car, live in the bungalow. You didn't tell that. Aren't you happy now? No, Swamiji, I'm not. I want to drive that car. I want to live. Okay, let's imagine you are living in that bungalow and you have that car now and you are driving it. Are you happy now? What, Swamiji? I'm having that car. I don't know, and everything I'm having. Are you happy now? No. So all these objects are not bringing the happiness to me. Just the thought of that is bringing happiness. I will be having cars. I will get happy. No. I have Bangalore. Just imagine. Am I happy now? No. Happiness cannot come from the worldly objects. Because the happiness is the attribute of that self. Satchidananda Paramatma. If the water is, the sweetness is the guna, is attribute of that sugar. And if you don't mix that sugar in the water, will it look like sweet? If you drink it, it will be sweet or not? No. Because the attribute, the sweetness is in the sugar, not in the water. We are living in this water, in this world, and we are trying to get happiness from that water. Until there is sugar, you cannot get that. So that sugar is that Lord, that self, that Parabrahma Paramatma we have to attain. So the happiness will come from that only. Even we, again, I told in the last session also, we are not here to attain that moksha only. There are many people, they don't want the moksha now. So why they should worship, why they should come on this spiritual path, why they should do this? So, because the Lord is Satchidananda Paramatma, He is Ananda Swarupa. How much near I go to Him, I will be happy. Because if here, the light is here, if I go near to this, I will be enlightened. I will look good, the picture will be good, the selfie will be good, whatever. So, if the attribute is there, if the light is here, I will be enlightened. Same, the Lord is the ultimate happiness, Swarupa, that form is ultimate happiness. If I go near to that, how much near I am, I will be happier. How far I am, I will be depressed. So I have to get near to that Lord. That is only purpose. I have to just take some steps. I will not reach destination in this birth, no problem. I have taken 10 steps, 20 steps, 30 steps. I have covered 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, still 8 kilometers are left, no problem. In next births, in other births, I will be doing that. I will be covering that also. But yeah, I have started my journey now. That is very important. How many steps I have taken, that is very important. That we should think. So here, in next shloka, Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhi grahyamatindyam veti chetrana chaivayam sitaschalati tattvataha. The ultimate happiness which cannot be attained by the senses, that can only be attained by the buddhi, and after attaining that, one should not come from there. One should not be going out from that reality. Because the reason is in next shloka. Tam vidyat dukkha sanyogam Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyoga yoga sanyitam sanishchayena yoktavyo yogo nirvinna chetasa. Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga. This state is called yoga. Dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sangitam. Very beautiful. See the alankara here. Again and again. Viyogam yoga sangitam. What is yoga? Yoga sangya is the noun. Again. What I am telling the yoga. So that is dukkha sanyoga viyoga. What is that state? Free from the contact of sorrow. Dukkha sanyoga is the contact of sorrow. And dukkha sanyoga viyoga is freed from that contact of sorrow. That is called yoga. When I am freed from the contact of sorrow and I am yukta, I am in the contact of Lord, that ultimate reality, that is called yoga. Yoga, yujhatu, connecting. Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sangitam sanishchayena yoktavyo yogo nirvinna chetasa. Sanishchayena yokta yogo nirvinna chetasa. The rajasic natured people, which most of us are, think happiness is in the worldly ways, but that is not. It is this yoga should be practiced by sanishchayena yoktavyo. This yoga will be practiced with the determination, nishchayena. Yogo nirvinna chetasa, with an undepressed heart. Anirvinna chetasa. Not depressed. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm connected. I'm in the connection with the Lord. Why I should get now sorrow and sad, bringing that? No, leaving that. So, dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sangitam. How to get that? How to perform that yoga? How to practice that yoga? With the determination, nishchayena yoktavyo, yogo nirvinna chetasa. And anirvinna chetasa, undepressed heart, undepressed mind. So, the happiness cannot come from the worldly objects. I have to attain where it is. Water can only be taken from the ocean. It cannot be taken from the fire. This word is that fire. And I want happiness. Happiness is, I have to go to that ocean. So that is the concept. You should remember. This is all fire. Now the next shloka. In next two verses, Lord is going to explain if you are not able to, how to meditate, attribute less and the formless Lord or that God. Let's see. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvana sheshataha manasaivendriyagramam viniyamya samantataha शनैरुपरमेद् बुद्ध्याधितगीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किंचिदपि चिन्तयेत्. Dattatreya Maharaj, if we have heard his name, he had 24 gurus. Wherever he used to live and wherever he used to go and see everything, wherever he used to find anything valuable or anything he learned, he made that guru. Okay, he is my guru. What happened? Dattatreya Bhagavan was once going somewhere and saw an eagle with a big piece of meat. At that point of time, a group of eagles come there and start picking that piece of meat and try to snatch that. Now, what that eagle did, which eagle was having that meat, just left that and flies away. She thought, not fighting with everyone, with that group. Very smart, group and alone. So she is not fighting. She just ran, just flied away from there. So Dattatreya Maharaj said and understood that way to get the peace and remove this sadness was by letting go. Let it go. Whatever I am getting in this world, let it go. Then only I can get the happiness. if I am keep snatching that, no, 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 I will be fighting. I have to get the happiness in this world only, with this everywhere here only. So I cannot attain that. I have to leave that. I have to fly away. Someone is telling 22nd shloka is missed, is it? Yes. Sorry. I was going with the flow, so I didn't realize that. Yam labdhva cha param labham manyate nadhikam tataha yasmin sthito na dukkhena guruna api vichalyate. One of the most important, thanks for reminding me, because this is the one of the most important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Many saints, actually, when we came to this university, here Swami Advayanandji, he asked us this shloka first time. That shloka and 6th shloka, he was testing us actually. So Guruna api vichalyate, we had to complete that shloka. So saints also remembering this shloka again and again. So why, if I am established in that reality, why I will not come out from that? Why I will not stay out? So there I have the reason. What reason? In this shloka. Yam labdva cha aparam labham manyate nadikam taha. Having attained which, he does not think of any other gain as superior to that. He has attained a bigger thing. If I got 2000 rupees, why I will be caring for 1 or 2 rupees? Okay, you have no problem. I don't care about that. Manyate nadhikam tataha. I don't even feel that is superior to this, what I have achieved already. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. This is the state of sadhaka. If we are walking on that path, testing ourselves, how much I have grown up on this sadhana path. So this is the condition. See, yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi dukkhena vichalyate. Gurunapi, very heavy. If you get very heavy sorrow also, then also na vichalyate. We will not move from there. Even I get that heavy sorrow also. Because I feel that Lord is with me. Whatever will be happening, that is for my good. That has to happen. I'm no more complaining to Lord, why is this happening in my life? Because I have realized that whatever is happening is for my good only, and that is written. And even it is bad, I am just enjoying my bad karmas, whatever I have done in my previous births. So that is yasmin sthito na dukkhena, because he is not staring out from that reality, because he knows that is the superior, that is the supreme, that is the best. Nothing is in front of that. Aparam labham manyate nadhikam tataha. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. Nauditam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam. Now what is yoga? So dukkha viyoga, dukkha sanyoga viyoga is yoga. And how to practice that yoga is nishchayena yoktavyo anirvinna chetasa. From that anirvinna, undepressed mind, and nishchayena, with the determination, we have to practice that yoga. So yes, Dattatreya Maharaj, I was telling that story. So he thought, he learned the lesson that sticking on to the senses of discomfort or conflict in exchange, that happiness and peace cannot come. We have to leave that. We have to come out from that stickness with that worldly object. We cannot attain both the things at same time. Right, 24th and 25th shloka. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tekta sarvana sheshatah manasaivedriya gramam viniyamya samandata. How to meditate on formless God. Shanai, that concept I was telling in the starting. Shanai shanai ruparame buddhya dhriti grihitaya atma samstham manah kritva nakinchidapi chintaye. See, actually Bhagavad Gita is not having very tough Sanskrit. These are the sentences we can use in our daily lives also. As aparam labham manyate nadhikam. Anywhere we can use this line. And here also, nakinchidapi chintayat. Nakinchidapi chintayat. Very easy line. Many times we say in Hindi and in English the same sentence. I should not think of anything else. Okay, you just go. You just think of this. Don't think of anything else. Nakinchadapi chintai. That is in Sanskrit. Sanskrit is not that tough, which we used to think. Renouncing entirely all the desires, sankalpa prabhavan kamas tyaktva. Sankalpa prabhavan kamas means the from the starting, entirely all the desires. Sankalpa prabhavan kamas tyaktva sarvan asheshatah, entirely. Not 5 desires or 10 desires. No, entirely all the desires, renouncing all the desires. Then, desires, I told, desires arise from the thought which come into my mind. So desires is coming from that thought, and thought is also coming from the desire only. That is a cycle, vice versa. And that is again and again that circle is going, that is happening in every birth. Desire comes from the thought comes from the desire comes from the thought comes from the desire. There is no what came first. No. That is a cycle. Renouncing entirely all the desires which arise from the thoughts and restraining with the mind itself all the organs from every side. Manasayvendriya gramam viniyamya samantataha, restraining with the mind itself all the organs from every side. Not just this side with the eyes, what I am seeing, my objects, eyes objects, I will be restraining. No. Ears object, I will be restraining. No, I will not listen something. I will not see anything other than God. I will not listen anything other than the bhajan kirtana. No, from all the sides. Manasayvendya viniyamya samantataha, from all the sides. I am controlling my mano also and all the indriyani. Every side. And this is not going to happen suddenly. I will perform meditation for 10 days and that will be happening. No. Shanai, shanai. Slowly, little by little. Shanai ruparamed buddhya dhriti grihitaya. Very slowly that will be happening. So little by little one should withdraw oneself from the objects other than the self with the help of the intellect held by firm resolution. Atma samstam manah kritva na kinchidapi chintayat. And then one should think of nothing else. Thinking of nothing else. Atma samstam manah kritva, having fixed the mind upon the self. That how to meditate that formless God? Slowly. The process, renouncing all the desires of all the indriyas and every side. From every side, I have to restrain my mana and all the indriyas. And then shanai, slowly, I have to practice that and withdraw all my objects other than the self. Only self should remain. I can actually not restrain myself. So that is buddhi dhriti girite atma samstam manah kritva na kinchidapi. I should not think of anything else. Atma samstam is placed in the atman. When my mind is one pointed, fixed in that self, now I should not think of anything else. That is performing after getting that savikalpaka samadhi, after getting that one vritti, now renouncing all the vrittis. There was one vritti in savikalpak samadhi. Now in nirvikalpak samadhi, there is no thought, there is no vritti, there is no thought of mind. So that is renouncing all other than self. That is here the form of meditating the formless Lord. Now here Bhagwan says, who's to do dhyana or meditation has to follow some process, Lord is telling here. So first is time. We can set the condition, sometimes 20 minutes, 40 minutes, then increasing slowly, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I have seen the people who sit for meditation for 3 hours, 4 hours daily, not just weekly or monthly. No. After they are retired, they don't have anything else. So they are doing the bhajana, kirtana and dhyana only. For 3 hours, they are sitting in dhyana. That is not easy. One person asked one beggar, I will give you 1,000 rupees. You want something and you want to eat, you are hungry. I will give you 1,000 rupees. You just sit here for 1 day. keep sitting. And that beggar couldn't sit. Because our mind is very chanchala. We are so rajasika. We can't sit at one place. Okay, he told after 6-7 hours, no, I can't sit now. Now I have to go, even whether you give me rupees or not, I have to leave from here. So sitting at one place is not an easy task. If you allow me, I can walk here and there, even for 10 steps only. Then I am fine. But at one place sitting, we can even practice. Other than 10th or 12th exams, we have never sat for that long. Because there was a purpose. Without purpose, we cannot. We are Rajasika. We are not that Sattvika. So we should practice. In starting, we should start practice of sitting. 20 minutes, 40 minutes, just sitting. I'm not feeling irritated. I'm not feeling anything. Okay, I'm sitting calmly. I'm calm. I'm happy. So that is first is time without condition. Any condition we can fix, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, anything. Then ekanta, such a place to sit for the meditation. No one should be there. Lonely place, ekanta. Then stability. There should not be, in starting verses, in the beginning verses, we have already seen all these states. What we should have, the asanam, where we should sit, how the place should be. Here just I'm reminding. So first the time, then the ekanta, then the stability. We should have, not the places very high and very low. No, I'm stable. My body is still and I'm trying to meditate. Then karmendriyani, control of senses, and I should have a goal. I must have a goal where I am meditating. These are a few things we should have. Kabir Das ji says here about the meditation. Tan thir man thir vachan thira, surati nirati thir hoy, kahe Kabir va palak ko kalpana paave koy. Our saints have written everything. They have actually realized everything. He is telling body is still, man thir, mind is still, vachan thir, still is a speech. Nirat thir ho, self and non-self is still. Kahi Kabir va palak ko kalpana paave koy. Kabir Das ji says, who can imagine a moment like this? When everything is still, who can imagine? Means it is very tough, but that can be achieved, that can be attained. Shanai, shanai, slowly, slowly. Now, in next verse, who's unable to meditate on that formless God? Now, what is for them? See, again, I'm telling Lord is so merciful. He is again giving the option. If you're not able to do that, do this. He is giving again an option to us. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalamasthiram tatastato niyamyaita atmanyeva vashanayet. From whatever cause, the restless and unsteady mind, when the mind goes here and there, from that, let him restrain it and break it under the control of the self alone. Yato yato, wherever. Yato yato, here and there, again and again. Yato yato nischarati, mind goes restless. Manaschanchalam asthiram, restless and unsteady mind. Tatastato niyamyaitat atmanyeva vashanayat. Tatastato, from there, wherever the mind is going, we have to collect that mind from everywhere and restraining that. Niyamyaitat atmani eva. I have to get that, bring under control. And where I have to fix it now? In the self alone. Etat atmani vashanayet. Controlling that and fixing in the atmanyeva vashanayet. Bringing into atman only. So, what is the message here? If I'm not able to meditate on formless God, what I can do? I can meditate on, not meditating on God actually, that formless God. Whatever I am doing, I will not give my mind to that work. So nothing should be pending here. Here Ram Sukdas Ji Maharaj explains the concentration on God. If I am not able to meditate on that formless. So our striver should restrain the mind when it is diverted to persons diverted to many things and circumstances and concentrated again and again on the God. Whatever I'm doing, I'm giving my thought to that. If I'm running my phone, I'm giving my thought to that. If I'm sitting here, I'm giving my thought. If I'm doing my business, my studies, my job, anything I'm doing, I'm giving my mind to that work. I'm giving my thought to that. So Ram Sukdaji Maharaj here says, finish your all the works as soon as possible, as soon as you can do. Why? As soon as you are freed from that work, you have time to think of that Lord. Until you have given your thought to some work, you cannot, because at same time you cannot have two vrittis. Two thoughts at same time you cannot have. You can never have. Mind can have only one thought at one time. One thought, then next, then thousands of thoughts are coming, but not simultaneously. At one moment, we can have only one thought. So Swamiji says, you just finish understand how the sukshmata of this, how mannerly he seems everything. So finish your work, get yourself freed from that, then think of that Lord and meditate. As soon as you are freed, you have the time to think of Lord. And then again, next thing, all the beings and things in this universe are manifestations of God. So a person should understand that whatever thought comes to our mind is nothing but God. One other thing, another aspect. How to meditate on God if I'm not finishing my work and I have to work actually for 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, then how to meditate? So understand this word is the manifestation of that Lord. And wherever we are working, whatever we are working, I am working for that Lord, and that is the work of that Lord. Then again, we are connected to that Lord only. If I'm sitting here, I'm speaking about Gita, I'm speaking about the shlokas, I'm thinking, actually, that is not my state of yogi. I'm not that. I'm just telling. If I think that I am doing the work of Lord, and this is assigned by Him only, I'm again connected to that Lord. If I'm not thinking of that, I'm just telling you the meaning and I'm explaining everything, okay, I'm not connected to. So everything, whoever is sitting here is the portion of that Lord. Then again, I'm connected to Lord. So seeing Lord everywhere and seeing all the works as His work, then we are connected to that Lord. If that is possible for us, with the practice, that will be possible. We can make that. That is easier. Not that easier, but yeah, better than that formless meditation. Now, in 27th shloka, Lord telling the result of concentration, concentrating our mind on Lord. Prashantamanasam hyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti shantarajasam brahmabhutamakalmasham. Prashantamanasam hyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti shantarajasam. For supreme happiness, sukham uttamam, for the supreme happiness, comes to the yogins whose mind is at peace, prashantamanasam. Who attains that supreme happiness? Who is having the mind at peace, prashantamanasam. Upaiti shantaraja, three qualities. One is prashantamanasam, who has his mind at peace. Second quality is shantarajasam, not having so much rajas now. Rajas has departed now. Rajas means, as I told, sitting is not an easy task because we are Rajasika. Rajasika is action, movement. So every time I have to do something. Even I'm sitting, I'm shaking my legs, I'm doing something and I'm sitting everywhere. I'm thinking, I cannot sit still. That is also Rajasika pravritti. If I'm sattvic, I will be sitting calm. Just trust ourselves. I am also sometimes moving my legs. Then I know I am Rajasic at that moment. When I'm sleeping, I'm tamasic at that moment. When I'm speaking, I'm still, I know. I am sattvic at this moment. When I'm worshipping, if I am connected to the Lord, I am thinking only the Lord, then I think, yes, I am sattvic this moment. So every time we can just judge ourselves, not judging others. He is sattvic or rajasic or tamasic, judging ourselves. That this moment, if I am doing wrong, certainly that is caused by that tamasic guna only. So we can judge ourselves whether I am sattvic this moment or rajasic this moment or tamasic this moment. Most of the time, I am with which guna? With sattvika, with rajasika, or with tamasika. Then we'll be getting which guna is superior in our personalities. That is one method of testing. So prashanta manasam upaiti shanta rajasam. Rajas has departed and brahma bhutam akalmasham. Akalmasham, who is freed from the evil, not having any kalmasham, not having any sin now. Brahma bhutam, being that Brahma, it means has attained that Brahman, has attained that feeling. So prashantamasam, they can. That is the result of meditating onto the Lord. Prashantamanasam, shantarajasam, brahmabhutam, akalmasham. All these sins will be destroyed, or rajas will be departed. Prashantamanasam, the mind will be at peace, and then that is sukhamuttam, that is the ultimate happiness for us. So here, one more thing here we should know. We see many times or sometimes, we see some people, they are not actually affected by the situation. Whatever situation is, very bad or worse, then also they are very calm. Why? Because we should understand at that moment, they are connected to the Lord. Because that only comes when we are meditating to the Lord. See, prashanta manasam, that is the quality. Whatever happens, I am calm. Someone will be telling me something and I am ready to fight. That is not prashanta manasam. So seeing some person and just realizing that they are connected to the Lord, that is testing method. Not testing others, but yeah, we should know why they are like that, because they are connected to the Lord. They are worshipping a lot. Something like that. So Prashanta Manasamhenam in 27 shloka we see. Now in 28th shloka, let's see. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma sansparsham atyantam sukhamashnute. The yogi always engaging the mind, again the result only of meditating the Lord. The yogi always engaging the mind in the practice of yoga, freed from the sins. Yogi vigata kalmasha, freed from the sins, easily enjoys the infinite bliss. Yunjanam sada yogi sukhena brahma sanspar atyantam sukhamashnute, enjoys the infinite bliss. Then how? Sukhena brahma sansparsham. Which bliss? Which happiness? Which ultimate happiness? Happiness of contact with that Brahman, with that eternal Brahma sansparsham atyantam sukham. Which is atyantam sukham? Brahma sansparsham, the connection with that Brahman. Now in 29th verse, Lord explains the change of vision takes place when we are meditating, when we are thinking of the Lord. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshanaha. With the mind harmonized by yoga, he sees the self abiding in all the being. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani. In the Atman, all the bhutas are abiding in this Atman, and this Atman only abiding in all the Atmas. So, this Atma is only one, which is in everyone, and everyone's Atman is this Atman only. Vice versa again. Sarva bhutasthamatmanam, sarva bhutani chatmani. Ikshate yoga yuktatma. Who sees like that? That is yoga yuktatma sees this. That this Atman is abiding in everyone, and everyone's Atman is abiding in this Atman. So, who sees this? Ikshate means seeing. Who sees that? Yoga Yuktatma, who is already yogi, yoga yuktatma, who's having that yoga. And sarvatra samadarshana, he sees the same everywhere. Sarvatra samadarshana. Again, the sarva bhutatma, bhutatma, sarva, all these concepts. So sarvatra samadarshana, he sees everywhere that one Paramatman only, that one self only. Not impossible, because we have seen many saints. They treat everyone very equally. Last verse today. I have to cover in next session. We will be completing the chapter. That's why I covered many shlokas today. How devotee sees the Lord everywhere. Last shloka, we will end up the session today. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyahan na pranashyami sacha me na pranashyati. He who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, he never becomes separated from me, nor do I become separated from him. Very beautiful shloka. How Lord is guaranteeing us. He is telling, if the person who sees me everywhere, that everywhere is the Lord, this is the manifestation of Lord, and the everything is in the Lord and Lord is in everything. So seeing everywhere the Lord only, that person never becomes separated from that Lord. And not even I forget that we are the human beings, we can attempt the mistakes. So if I forget that Lord, I get separated, then Lord will not separate from us. He will be always with us. So Lord is guaranteeing us. Never he becomes separated from me. Even he becomes, nor do I become separated from him. So I will be with them. I will be there to support them. I will be there to help them. But Lord, there is one policy. Until I am finding the happiness in worldly objects. See, a mother is giving toys to her children until they are accepting. Okay, if the children is happy with the toy, mother is never going to take him in her lap. She will be waiting. Okay, he is fine. Okay, let him play. But when he starts throwing all the toys, no, I don't want anything. I want you only, mama. I want you. When he starts crying, no happiness in those toys. Renouncing all the toys. Then mother, okay, come. Then mother will take him in her hands. So that happens. Lord is telling, and I will not take you in my lap until you are happy with the toys, with the worldly objects. When you will start throwing all, and when you only want me and you are crying for me, I want you only, Lord, then only I will take you in my lap. So that is the policy of Lord. Yogakshimam mahamyam. But when ananyashintayanto mam ye janav paripasate, when he will be only not worshipping, when he will be only surrendering to me, completely surrendered, then I will take him. Then I will take care of him. And everything what he has, I will also save that. So may we also never get separated from the Lord. Now in the next session, we will be seeing the relationship between the Lord and the devotee, and more about the discipline of this meditation. Let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana, then we will end up today's session. We'll move towards the question answer. Sit calm, think of that Lord Swarupa. Hari Sharanam, 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 Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Start today's session with the prayer. Sada
Thank you so much, Didi, for enriching this honorable gathering with your words of wisdom. Fulfilling desires alone does not make a person happy, because happiness cannot be defined by any yardstick. A wonderful explanation indeed. The wonderful way in which you explained how, even though it's difficult for someone to visualize a formless God, one can be still connected to God all the time just by performing one's duty in life with devotion and understanding that everything is a manifestation of God. It's indeed a wonderful explanation of the Atma Sanyama part of this chapter. It was an enlightening session, and we are all blessed to be here on this pleasant evening and enriching ourselves with this knowledge. Now, before we proceed forward, here is an important announcement for all our sadhaks. On the occasion of Gita Jayanti, online Akhanda Ashtadasha Gita Parayan, an event which is for the first time in the history of the world is being organized by Gita Parivar. This Akhand Parayan was initiated by Param Pujya Swami Shri Govind Giriji Maharaj, the treasurer of Sri Ram Mandir Janmabhoomi and founder of Gita Parivar, at 6 a.m. today. And it will continue till tomorrow midnight and involves uninterrupted recitation for 42 hours. And all 18 chapters of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā recited 18 times with perfect pronunciation by all the Gita devotees across the globe. Request all of you to connect live with this ongoing Parayan right from your home at a convenient time slot through learngita.com and Gita Parivar's YouTube channel. And be blessed on this Mokshada Ekadasi day. Kindly share this message with all your acquaintances too. Okay, now with that, now we'll proceed to the question and answer session. Now it's time for asking our questions, and our respected Rupal Didi will answer all our queries. And I request all of you to come forward with your questions or doubts, and please use the hand symbol so that you can be unmuted, and also please switch on your videos before you put forward your questions. So now for the question and answer session, I think
Ramaji. Yeah, Ramanayak
ji is there for the.
Ramanayak ji, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Yeah. Please say. Jai Shri Krishna.
Didi, you told about 5 types of chitta. Then can you explain in detail what are they?
5 types of?
Chitta, C-H-I-T-T-A. Chitta.
5 types of chitta. 4 types of chitta. There are 4 types of chitta, not 5. That is Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. It is called Antahkarana Chatushtai. Okay, you are asking about that. Okay, 5. Yeah. You are asking about 5 stages of that chitta.
Oh, 5 stages of chitta.
Yeah, 5 stages of that chitta.
What are they actually?
Kshipta, Modha, Vikshipta, Ekagra, Niruddha.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this is in Yoga Shastra.
That means Niruddha is the ultimate.
Yeah, exactly.
Ultimate
Ekagra is a Savikalpak Samadhi. When we meditate completely on some form of that Lord. So that is Savikalpak Samadhi. We have some Vikalpa. And when there is nothing, so that is Nirvikalpak Samadhi, that is Niruddha. And that is only the ultimate state. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next we have Durga Didi. Please unmute yourself.
Please unmute.
Ma'am.
Ji, Durga ji, please ask.
Did you hear my voice, ma'am?
Ji, Durga ji. Yeah, please say.
my problem is how can we attain that yoga and that meditation? I cannot stay for 10 minutes or 15 minutes for this silence. How can I attain that peace and
That
yoga, ma'am?
that actually started happening with us because we started being very rajasic in our pravritti. So we have to be sattvic first to sit in meditation, to think of that Lord, to worship. And for being sattvic, the initial stage is how we are reacting full day, what we are eating, what habits we are pursuing, what we are studying, what we are doing. So every action gives us some impact of that sattva guna. So when we are following the sattvic habits, then we become like sattvic. Then we can sit. When we are practicing that, then we can sit in meditation. And when we become sattvic, then we can follow the sattvic habits also. Okay. So for being sattvika, you have to start with your food and with your habit, what you are doing full day. Okay. It will not happen suddenly. It may take weeks, it may take months, it may take years also. But that is not a problem. We can practice. Okay. Abhyasena to kaunteya vairagyena च गृह्यते. So with the practice, you will get that. Okay. Yeah, Ashok
Next
ji.
we have Ashok ji. No, you're muted. Bhai.
Ashok ji, please unmute.
श्री कृष्ण दीदी,
Jai Shri Krishna. Please say.
वो 12वां अध्याय का जो दूसरा श्लोक है, श्री भगवान उवाच मय्या वैश्य मनो ये मान नित्य युक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते में युक्त तमाम मताः। उसका
जी।
अर्थ मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है, तो वो उसका अर्थ आप मुझे समझाएंगी क्या?
उसमें भगवान कहते हैं, पहले श्लोक में अर्जुन ने प्रश्न कर दिया कि ज्ञान योगी श्रेष्ठ है कि भक्ति योगी श्रेष्ठ है, कौन सा मार्ग श्रेष्ठ है, सगुण या निर्गुण? तो भगवान ने उत्तर दिया कि सगुण साकार मार्ग ही श्रेष्ठ है, क्योंकि वो आसान है, वो ज्यादा फल देगा ऐसी बात नहीं है। वही बात दूसरे श्लोक में भगवान हमें बतलाते हैं कैसे भक्ति योग श्रेष्ठ है। मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम, जिन्होंने अपने मन को मेरे आविष्ट कर लिया, मतलब फिक्सिंग द माइंड इन द लॉर्ड। तो जिन्होंने अपने मन को मेरे साथ जोड़ दिया है, मय्यावेश मनो ये माम नित्य युक्ता उपासते, मेरे साथ नित्य युक्त रहता है। ऐसा नहीं कि 10 मिनट के लिए पूजा करने बैठे तभी भगवान का चिंतन है, फिर फुल डे तो कुछ भी कर रहे हो, भगवान के बारे में विचार भी नहीं करते। ऐसा नहीं, नित्य युक्ता, वो हम मेरे साथ नित्य मेरे साथ जुड़े हुए फुल डे, वो जो भी करते हैं उसमें मेरा उनके मन में चिंतन रहता है कि भगवान के द्वारा दिया गया कार्य है, मैं भगवान के द्वारा नियुक्त हूँ, भगवान ने मुझे ये जन्म दिया है, मुझे दूसरों की सेवा के लिए इसका उपयोग करना है, तो मैं दिन भर उनसे जुड़ा हुआ। नित्य युक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता तेने युक्त तमामता, जो श्रद्धा से मेरा भजन करते हैं, श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते में युक्त तमामता, वो जो भक्त है युक्ततम, जो नित्य जुड़े हुए हैं मेरे साथ और जो मेरी श्रद्धा के साथ उपासना करते हैं, वो भक्त मुझे प्रिय होते हैं। भगवान यहाँ पे कहते हैं वही भक्त श्रेष्ठ है, युक्त तमाह वो श्रेष्ठ है। ठीक है ना?
ठीक तो है, समझ गया बहुत।
हाँ।
तो फिर 11वें अध्याय में 55वां जो श्लोक है,
मत कर्म कृन मत परमो मत भक्ता संग वर्जितः,
उसमें और ये श्लोक में कौन सा भेद है, वो थोड़ा बताने की कृपा कीजिए।
दोनों भक्ति योग के श्लोक हैं। 12वें अध्याय के दूसरे श्लोक में भी भगवान सगुण साकार की बात करते हैं और पूरे अक्षर ब्रह्म की बातें सारी बतलाने के बाद अगेन 11वें अध्याय के 55वें श्लोक में वो आ जाते हैं कि जो मेरे पारायण होकर मेरे भक्त मेरे लिए अपने कर्म करते हैं। यहाँ पे भगवान अपने चतुर्भुज स्वरूप की बात करते हैं। अगेन वही बात आ गई कि सगुण की ही बात हो रही है। ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज तो इस श्लोक को एक श्लोकी गीता कहते हैं, इतना महत्वपूर्ण ये श्लोक है 11वें अध्याय का 55वां श्लोक। तो इसमें भी सगुण साकार भक्ति की ही बात है। तो दोनों श्लोक में ये समानता है, बाकी कुछ कुछ गुण भेद हो सकता है। उसमें भी यही कहा कि नित्य मेरे साथ जुड़े रहो, कुछ अलग अलग गुण बतला दिए, यहाँ पे भगवान ने कुछ अलग अलग गुण बतलाए।
अच्छा,
ठीक है।
और तीसरा प्रश्न है,
जी
अगर
बताइए।
एक शब्द में गीता जी का सारांश बोलना हो
शरणागति।
है?
शरणागति।
एक,
भगवान ने
एक,
कह दिया, अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो माम ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्। और ये बात कहाँ से आई? क्योंकि अर्जुन ने जब आरंभ किया था, कार्पण्य दोषोपहत स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्म सम्मूढचेताः यच्छ्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधिमान् त्वां प्रपन्नम्। अर्जुन ने प्रणिपात कर दिया, वहां पे अपने को सरेंडर कर दिया। तब जाके भगवान 9वें अध्याय में कहते हैं, अनन्यास चिन्तयन्तो माम ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्। जो मेरे अनन्य भक्त हैं, मेरे से चित्त जोड़कर रखते हैं, जो बिल्कुल मेरे पारायण हो जाते हैं, जिनके लिए दूसरा आश्रय वो मानते ही नहीं, उन भक्तों का योगक्षेम का मतलब होता है उनको जो अप्राप्त है उसकी प्राप्ति कराना, और जो प्राप्त है उसकी रक्षा करना। ये दोनों कार्य मैं करता हूँ। तो भगवत गीता का एक शब्द में सार कहना है तो परम पूज्य स्वामी जी महाराज, आशु भैया दोनों ही यही कहते हैं। तो मैं भी वही आपको बतला रही हूँ, मेरा कोई ऐसा व्यक्तिगत मत नहीं है, लेकिन शरणागति मैं भी वही मानती हूँ। ठीक है ना?
ठीक है दीदी, ठीक है।
गीता दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण। गीता जी प्लीज से।
Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
I have 2-3 one is about this tamasic, rajasic, or sattvic. Sometimes we feel more energetic sattvic. At the same
Yes.
time, sometimes when the things we are not interested, routine or quality goes down, become tamasic, or a bit lazy kind. How do we change that?
See, again the same thing. That is a circle. It is
Yeah.
called in our shastras Anyunyashraya. What is Anyunyashraya? Both the things depend on each other. Both the things. So here in regarding Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, here also, when we start practicing Sattva-guna, then that increases. And for that, what we have to do? We have to eat sattvic food, because from the bhojan, that is gets converted into rasa. From the rasa, it is mamsa. From the mamsa, it is majja. From the majja, it is asthi. From the asthi, it is virya. From the virya, it is oja. And from the oja, it is teja. And what is teja? Our good habits. What we are doing full day.
Okay.
We see the people and we get attracted. Yes, he has something. That personality, that is called stage. And that stage comes what you are eating. That food
Exactly.
reflects on your body, your personality, your face. That speaks.
Yes.
So that is the thing. When we are eating sattvic food, we become sattvic. And when we are sattvic, we automatically eat sattvic food. That's why we said it is Anyunyashraya. When we are liking sattvic food because we are sattvic. And if we want to become sattvic, then we have to eat sattvic food. Then we will become sattvic. So we have to start from the food, but slowly, we have to focus on that. And every day, full day, starting point when we wake up, from that moment, what we are doing. So indulging our selves in the good habits. Worshipping Lord. Even I don't want to sit for worship 20 minutes, but I will do that. I will control my man. I will ask my man to sit and I will control it because I am the owner. My mana is not the owner. My mind is not the owner. Mind cannot instruct me. I have to instruct my mind. Why? We say man nahi kar raha hai. What is mana? Mana is our servant, not the owner. But we have make our like that. So mana is not the owner. We have to control that. So start practicing satoguna in starting. Yat tatagre vishamava pariname mritopamam. In starting, it will be like vish, poison. Getting up early in the morning 4 a.m. it is too difficult. But pariname mritopamam, it will be like nectar when we will be successful, when we will be getting the results. So this is satoguna. So we have to focus on tattva drishti. And when we start practicing whatever we are practicing, satoguna or rajoguna or tamoguna, that gets perfected. Siddhim vindati manavaha. That whatever we are practicing, practice makes a man perfect. That happens with all these three gunas. We must have these three gunas. We can.
And this symbols or whatever, if like Tulsi Mala or whatever, how much does it does it have any significance in practice? Or Rudraksha, or can you hear me?
I think there is some net issues.
I think Rupali did this.
Sorry, I'm getting a call. Can you hear me, Lakshmi ji, now?
Yes. Now you are clear.
Yeah. I was saying that has Puranic significance and that is important, but how that is important for us? Practically, if we see that, so that is just for our self control. When we are wearing that, then I will not be eating lasun and that onion and garlic. So that is for my control. When I am worshipping, I will not eat anything unless I take bath. So that is for my self control. And everything has some scientific reason behind it. Why we should do that? So that if we know, that is good. If we don't know, not a problem. Because that has Puranic significance, scientific significance, but we have to follow according to ourselves, like saying practically, that is for my self control. If we are having Ekadashi Upvasa, that is for myself. If we are following some niyam, that is for myself. I will not say, okay, that has Puranic significance, the Lord will be happy with me, but what for me? For me, it is for my control. It is for me, for my beneficial. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Savitramma ji, please. Please unmute yourself. Unmute. Yeah. Please unmute.
Hello. Now
Hello.
hearing?
Yes.
Madam. Yeah, in the 25th shloka, 1 minute. Yatho yato nischarati manaschanchalamasstiram tatasthatho niyamyai tadatmanyeva vashannayet. This means it is difficult to control the mind. Is it any other ways, madam? How can we do that one?
Arjuna asked Lord Krishna,
Oh.
Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi balavadradham. It is very difficult to control our mind. So Arjuna is also accepting that. Even Arjuna has done so much tapas. He has won over his sleep. And he has went the Sharir Swarga and he has performed many tapas. But still he is saying, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balvadram. This is so difficult to control our mind. But what Lord is answering? Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. But still it is possible. It is not impossible. It is possible with the practice and with the detachment. Okay? So Lord has answered that. I can't say anything in that. With the practice, anything can be attained. Anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sridevi ji, please.
Jai Shri Krishna, ma'am.
Jai Shri Krishna. Kahiye.
Rupal ji, I am very new to this concept. I joined recently, but still I have one small doubt in this. You were telling that first thing is you told chitta 5 types, ekagram, and that I want to note it.
5
second
states
thing
of
is
mind.
5 chitta, ekagram.
First is kshipta, then moodha,
okay,
then vikshipta, then ekagra, then niruddha.
Okay, okay, ma'am. The second
Shikta
one
and
is
mood are completely means they don't know what to do. They don't even they know what is good. They will not be following that. They will be doing what is
okay,
bad for them. So Kshipta and mood are completely wrong, completely mad,
wrong.
crazy like that.
Okay, okay,
Vikshipta
crazy.
is
That's fine.
we all are. Vikshipta we all
Okay,
are. We know what is
okay,
good. Sometimes we are good
okay.
doing also. We are sitting in this
Yeah,
situation, we are learning Gita, we are understanding the meaning of Gita. But sometimes,
okay,
okay, I don't want to go to the class today. I wanna sleep. I wanna attend function. I will not be doing that. So what is good, we sacrifice that.
okay,
And what I
okay.
like,
That is
I will be
Vikshipta.
choosing that. Yeah, that is Vikshipta.
Okay,
I know worshipping is good. I will be doing worshipping, but I will not be worshipping all the time because I know that
uh,
Lord has told, Nitya Yukta Upasate. The devotees worship me in all the ways. They are my favorite. But I will not be
okay,
Nitya Yukta. So that is Vikshipta. Ekagra and
okay.
Niruddha, that is different state. That is means that takes a lot of practice.
Lot. That takes
Yeah,
a lot.
Niruddha is
Okay.
very difficult.
Final.
Ekagra is also difficult. Can
Okay,
be
okay,
attained, but with the practice.
okay.
Okay.
Another one, ma'am. Once, just now you told that Manas is not the owner. I am the owner of Manas, and Manas is the servant. I should instruct. How about how is it? Atma is the owner of the body, is it not, ma'am? As per my little knowledge.
Mm, Atma is owner of the Atma is actually completely detached. I can't say that it is own when I say it is owner of the body, then I'm attaching Atman with this body. But Atma is
Yeah,
not. Atma is just a power which
power.
is
Okay,
inside this body. When we have
okay.
the wire, and in that wire there is electricity. So that
Yeah.
electricity is Atman. Electricity
Ah,
is not the owner of that wire. But without
okay.
electricity, that wire doesn't have any significance. Okay? Like
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay.
Atma
Thank you,
is
ma'am.
just the
Sorry for.
power.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Next, Shruti Didi.
Shruti ji, you have to unmute.
Yes.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. I wanted to know the meaning of 28th shloka.
Which shloka?
28th shloka. Injanevam sadatmanai yogi vikasa kalmashaha sukena brahma sparshasam atyantam sukhamashnuti. Meaning of 28th shloka.
In this shloka, Lord is telling the yogi always engaging the mind in the practice of yoga, freed from sins. Yunjan nevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmasha. Okay, who is engaging the mind always? Atmanam yogi vigata kalmasha. Who is engaging the mind all the time with the Lord and in the practice of yoga, they become vigata kalmasha. Vigata kalmasha is freed from sins. Means they don't get any sins, they get freed from the sins. And sukhena brahma sansparsham, they easily get that Brahma samsparsham, means they easily get to know about that Brahman. They easily realize that Brahman. Sukhena Brahma Sansparsham Atyantam Sukhamashnute. And they enjoy the Atyantam Sukhamashnute, the infinite bliss of the that contact of that Brahman. Means when we realize that Brahman, then we are we get ultimate happiness. Atyantam Sukham. Okay. So if we are practicing yoga, then our papa karmas will also be forgived. All the karmas are accomplished. In 12th
If you
chapter, Lord
practice
has said.
yoga, you're getting happiness.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
I think Savitri ji, have you finished your question? Because hand raise
Yeah,
is.
madam. Yeah,
You
it's
have finished.
finished.
Please lower your hand.
Yes, ji.
Yes,
Please
ji.
unmute and ask a question. Yes, ji, you have to unmute.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जी, जय श्री कृष्ण, प्लीज से।
दीदी, मैं सबसे पहले तो आपको धन्यवाद देता हूँ बहुत तहे दिल से। आपकी बहुत अच्छी विवेचना होती है। मैं कोई आपकी विवेचना मिस नहीं करना चाहता, लेकिन आज मेरी मिस हो गई। मैं यूट्यूब पे देखूंगा।
जी जी,
और
यूट्यूब पे
अब
अवेलेबल है, आप देख सकते हैं।
हाँ, मैं अभी यूट्यूब पे देखूंगा। मैं वो चल रहा था ना इसका गीता जयंती का जो श्लोक चल रहे थे, मैं उसमें
अरे
व्यस्त
वो
था,
तो
मेरे ध्यान से
ऐसा
उतर गया।
ऐसा दिव्य पुण्य का काम है, अष्टादश
हाँ,
अखंड पारायण जो हमारे चल रहे हैं,
तो
कि हम कितनी अधिक से अधिक आवृत्ति कर लें। किसी को 3 करनी चाहिए, किसी को 5 करनी चाहिए, कोई 11 कर ले, कोई 9 कर ले, कोई 15 कर ले, कोई 18। कितने लोग मुझसे कल से बता चुके, दीदी हम तो 18 के 18 करेंगे। तो हम जितनी अधिक से अधिक आवृत्ति कर पाए हमको कर लेनी चाहिए, क्योंकि ऐसे पुण्य के अवसर, ये मतलब आप समझ लीजिए दुकान खुली है, पुण्य बटोर लेना है, ऐसी बात है। ये ऐसे अवसर हमको जल्दी मिलते नहीं, और मिला है तो हमको बिल्कुल छोड़ना
तो
नहीं चाहिए। और आप सभी को जितना समय हो, आप अधिक से अधिक उसको जुड़िए और अधिक से अधिक पारायण करिए, आनंद लीजिए
मैं
उसका।
मैं उसी में व्यस्त था और मेरे दिमाग से उतर गया कि ये 5 बजे से था आपका विवेचना, और मैं 6 बजे ज्वाइन किया मैंने।
जी जी,
तो
कोई बात नहीं।
तो एक तो विवेचना के लिए मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ, और मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है दीदी कि
जी
कभी कभी कोई सेंसिटिव इश्यूज होते हैं, बहुत क्लिष्ट हिंदी में समझ में नहीं आते हैं, तो उसको बाइलिंगुअल कर लिया करिए। जैसे अभी वो 5
हम्म,
बातें पूछ रही थी ना, कौन कौन सी हैं, जिसमें
हाँ।
एकाग्रता थी लास्ट में, तो
हम्म।
इन चीजों को बाइलिंगुअल बता दिया करिए तो और अच्छा रहता है हम लोगों के
अच्छा
लिए।
अच्छा, ओके ओके, ठीक है। मैं एक्चुअली क्या करती हूँ, कुछ ऐसे टर्म्स होते हैं तो मुझे वो लगता है कि आप सभी को पता ही होने चाहिए, तो इसलिए मैं उसका इंग्लिश बोलती ही नहीं। कि अगर इंग्लिश बोल दे तो आपको इंग्लिश ध्यान में रहेगा, हिंदी आपको कभी ध्यान ही नहीं रहेगा,
अच्छा
क्योंकि
अच्छा।
हम इंग्लिश के साथ फेमिलियर होते हैं। तो ये कुछ टर्म्स ऐसे होते हैं जो हमको एज इट इज वही पता होने चाहिए। अब श्रद्धा का आप कोई ट्रांसलेशन इंग्लिश में नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन मुझे वो फेथ, ट्रस्ट, ये सारे वर्ड यूज करने पड़ते हैं।
हाँ
अब
हाँ
मैं
हाँ,
जो
सही।
यूज करती हूँ तो आपको समझ में आता है, लेकिन
नहीं,
श्रद्धा
श्रद्धा
वर्ड
का नहीं मिलेगा
मिस हो जाता
सब्स्टिट्यूट,
है।
इक्वली गुड
हाँ,
सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं मिलेगा।
वही वही, ऐसे ही कुछ टर्म्स होते हैं, तो वो टर्म्स हमको पकड़ने चाहिए। लेकिन ठीक बात है, मुझे वो बता देने चाहिए। मैं अगली बार से कोशिश
कभी कभार
करूंगी कि,
बाइलिंगुअल।
हाँ हाँ, बिल्कुल ठीक बात है, मुझे
हाँ,
मैं बता दूंगी अगली बार
मैं
से।
ये आपका यूट्यूब पे मिलेगा, मैं इसको भी दोबारा सुनूंगा। अभी
जी जी
मैं
जी,
उस थैंक यू वेरी मच
बिल्कुल
दीदी, थैंक यू सो मच।
जी।
मैं आपकी विवेचना कोई छोड़ना नहीं चाहता, ना आशु भैया की ना आपकी। वैसे तो कोई भी नहीं छोड़ना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन कभी कभी क्या होता है, ओवरलैपिंग हो जाती है, तो उसकी वजह से थोड़ा छूट जाता है।
हमने तो सब कुछ ही आशु भैया से सीखा है, तो आपने उनको सुन लिया तो
नहीं
वैसे
नहीं,
ही पूरा
उनका
हो जाता
हिंदी
है।
में होता है, और उनके उसमें रामचरित मानस का वो होता है,
जी जी जी।
समावेश काफी होता है, अच्छा लगता है, और आपका भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है। मैं कोई विवेचना
जी
नहीं छोड़ना चाहता, लेकिन कभी कभी कुछ विवेचना छूट जाती है थोड़े समय के लिए, क्योंकि वो
हम्म,
ओवरलैपिंग हो रही होती है,
जी जी जी,
टाइमिंग की ओवरलैपिंग हो जाती है,
सही बात है।
तो उस वजह से कभी थोड़ा सा छूट जाता है। खैर एनीवे, वो फिर हम यूट्यूब पे कवर कर लेते हैं।
जी जी जी, ठीक है।
ओके।
जय श्री
ओके,
कृष्ण।
थैंक यू।
किसी
रजनी जी प्लीज आस्क।
किसी ने चैट बॉक्स में लिखा है, आप हिंदी में समझाएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। हिंदी के विवेचन अलग होते हैं, इंग्लिश के विवेचन अलग होते हैं। कभी इमरजेंसी पड़ती है तो मैं भी हिंदी विवेचन लेती हूँ, लेकिन ऑफन मुझे इंग्लिश के विवेचन ही दिए जाते हैं। तो जैसा दायित्व मिला उसका निर्वहन करते हैं। रंजनी जी प्लीज से।
Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
जी
Uh,
जी रंजनी जी।
I am really thankful that you are speaking in English because I don't understand Hindi very well. And I really enjoy your talks. You give a whole new perspective to Gita, and I really enjoy how you explain everything and how you dissect out each word. I have a question though. You said you have to be sattvic and eat sattvic food and develop a sattvic way of life
जी
before you do meditation. Before you do meditation, right?
यस।
Mm. Is that why this may have nothing to do with our present situation, but I can't even look at the newspapers nowadays because there are so many deaths, especially of little girls and young ladies, some young men also. They're often raped, molested,
हम्म,
and all those are they because they don't adopt such ways of life?
Ranjini ji, I didn't get your question.
The sattvic way of life.
Yes.
And the news. There are you've highlighted the need. It's a rajasic and tamasic that usually lead to violence and murder and all that sort of
It is
thing,
all
right?
means extreme tamasic, not just tamasic. It is extreme tamasic.
Okay.
And in the
Okay.
15th chapter, Lord clarifies that
Mhm.
whoever is extreme tamasic and tamasic, they will go in adhodha gati. Adhodha gati means very nikrishta yonis,
Okay.
very
And
bad species. Okay.
and reading such negativity can affect our meditation.
For knowledge, yeah, I'm aware of everything. Till that is fine. If that is affecting me so much and I'm deeply hurted, or I'm carrying that for 2-3 hours, and
Yes.
whoever I'm meeting, I'm explaining to them, I read that happened there. So these we should ignore. I know that was from my knowledge. I will not be discussing that so much. I will not be telling everyone about that. I will not be thinking about that much. Every
Okay.
time I'm thinking, we should focus on the actions. What action I need to do? What action I should take in the future to protect myself or my family members or my surroundings?
But if I'm not interested in those things and I don't want to think about it, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think about spiritual matters, and I'm not trying to think about politics or
Then you
and
can
such things.
completely ignore that. Then you can
Okay.
completely ignore that.
Okay.
If you have to become an IAS or IPS, then you should know everything what is happening. But
Okay.
if you want to go to worship and if you are trying to be sattvic and you are trying to indulge yourself in adhyatma only, then you
Yeah.
don't need any of these things. Just
Okay.
completely ignore.
Because it's affecting my sleep even. That's why I was.
That's why I told. If that is affecting your mind, then it is
Yeah.
not good. You should ignore that.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
Ranjini.
you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Okay. Jai Shri.
Dinesh ji.
Dinesh ji, please unmute.
एक 5 मिनट है, निकल जाए बस। जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण दिनेश जी, प्लीज से।
मुझे एक थोड़ा सा ये चाहिए थे, जो कंठस्थीकरण है उसको हम कैसे फास्टर प्रोग्रेस कर सकते हैं?
अब हम लोगों के लिए तो फायदे की बात थी कि हम छोटे थे तभी हमको आशु भैया मिल गए थे। आशु भैया told us how to memorize all these shlokas, and even he inspired us. After learning 2 chapters, we stopped. Then every month or in 3-4 months, he used to inspire us with taking some session. Why we should learn Gita? What will happen if we memorize that? So with that inspiration, we did that. But just one method of all the problems is practicing. How much we are practicing, how much we are listening that. Just play Suvarna Kakiji's video or solo audio and recite with that or repeat after that.
Yeah.
So with that practice, how much you are listening that will help you to memorize that. When you are memorizing that will help because that goes into your subconscious mind. Okay? Yeah. Just listen more and more.
Writing and then remembering will help.
That will in some way. But one way is listening more and more. Second way is reciting more and loudly. Sanskrit has that power. If you recite that loudly, that goes into your ears and you can memorize that fast. Okay? Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you. It's nice. Thank you.
I think all the questions are done.
Ji.
And still anybody is still there? I think Rajni Didi and Yash Bhaiya, both of them, I think.
Yash Bhaiya, do you have any question? Yeah, please unmute.
Didi, Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
जी जय श्री कृष्ण।
दीदी मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, मेरी बात की मैं आपसे चाहता हूँ कि पुष्टि करें उसकी, या मैं सही हूँ कि गलत हूँ। ऐसा मेरा मानना है, मैंने सुन रखा है कई लोगों से, मेरे दिमाग में है, किससे सुना ये मालूम नहीं। वो ये कि हम सात्विक भोजन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन सात्विक भी अगर हम फ्रिज में रख देते हैं ओवरनाइट और नेक्स्ट डे उसको गर्म करके खाते हैं तो वो भी तामसिक हो जाता है।
हाँ
नॉट ओनली
वो तो
दैट,
यातयामम गतरसम पूति पर्युषितम चयत, यातयामम वही हो गया ना जो हमने फ्रिज में रख दिया।
हाँ तो
याम
और
3
दूसरी
घंटे
चीज
का
की, अगर
होता
हमने
है।
ताजा भी खाना बनाया हुआ
यातयामम
है,
मतलब 3 घंटे बीत गए, 3 घंटे के बाद जो भी भोजन किया वो तामसिक है।
तामसिक हो गया, ठीक है। और एक और बात ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि मान लीजिए कि हमने भी ताजा खाना बनाया हुआ है, सात्विक खाना बनाया है, और हम अगर उसको जरूरत से ज्यादा खा लेते हैं तो भी वो तामसिक हो जाता है। ये सही है ना?
उस केस में मतलब वैसा नहीं होता तामसिक, मतलब आपने ज्यादा खा लिया वो आपको नुकसान करेगा, लेकिन भोजन तामसिक नहीं हुआ।
नहीं,
भोजन का
भोजन
उससे
तो
कोई
तामसिक नहीं हुआ, लेकिन प्रवृत्ति तामसिक की तरफ बढ़ेगी।
प्रवृत्ति प्रवृत्ति वो तामसिक है।
प्रवृत्ति
हमने बहुत
तामसिक की
ज्यादा
तरफ
खा लिया।
बढ़ेगी अगर हम
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
सात्विक भोजन भी अधिक मात्रा
ठीक
में ले
बात है।
लेंगे।
सात्विक सात्विक प्रवृत्ति का मतलब सब सही 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 सही, तो
हाँ
बहुत
हाँ।
ज्यादा खाना सही नहीं है, इसलिए वो सात्विक हो नहीं सकता, तो
हम्म
राजसिक या तामसिक में चला जाएगा।
हम्म हम्म
सात्विक सात्विक खाने का मतलब है 50% स्वामी जी कहते हैं खाने से पेट भरना, 25% पानी से पेट भरना, और 25% हमेशा खाली ही रहना चाहिए।
थैंक यू दीदी,
वो
आपने
सबसे
मेरी बात
उत्तम
की
खाने
पुष्टि
की
कर दी,
बात
जो
होती है।
मेरे मन में था, मैं चाहता था आपसे पुष्टि करा लूं। और
जी।
दूसरा, आपने जो कंठस्थीकरण का बताया बहुत अच्छा बताया, मैं कोशिश करूंगा। मैंने अभी कोई परीक्षा पास नहीं करी है, हालांकि मैं L3 में हूँ, लेकिन अभी मैंने
हम्म
कोई जिज्ञासु की कोई परीक्षा पास नहीं करी है।
कर लीजिए,
अब
प्रैक्टिस से हो
हाँ
जाएगा धीरे धीरे।
हाँ हाँ, नहीं बिल्कुल बिल्कुल करूंगा, बिल्कुल करूंगा।
जी ठीक है।
थैंक यू दीदी, थैंक यू वेरी मच,
जय श्री
थैंक यू।
कृष्ण।
I think Savitri ji has raised hand.
Savitri ji, do you have any question? Please unmute.
जय श्री कृष्ण माँ।
जी जय श्री कृष्ण, प्लीज से।
हाँ, मैं कंपनी में काम करती हूँ। मेरा एक मुझे एक सजेशन देना है आपका। मैं वहाँ काम करती हूँ, मैं 30 ईयर्स से कर रही हूँ। और मुझे बहुत अच्छा नाम भी मिला था अभी तक। बहुत काम कर रही थी मैं। स्लोली स्लोली आफ्टर कोविड 2019 के बाद में मैं स्लोली स्लोली काम करना स्लो हो गया था मुझे। और टाइम पे नहीं जा पा रहे हूँ, ये मेन प्रॉब्लम हो गया था। इसीलिए मेरी वर्क्स थोड़ा थोड़ा किसी और को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जा रहा है, क्योंकि वर्क रुकना नहीं चाहते हैं ना वो। इसीलिए मुझे ऐसा अभी लग रहा है कि सब लोग टाइम पे आ रहे हैं, एटलीस्ट हाफ एन आवर के अंदर अंदर आ रहे हैं। मैं जा नहीं पा रही हूँ, ऐसा मुझे फीलिंग आ रहा है अभी अभी। और मुझे ये बात में जॉब छोड़ना की मन लगता है, मैं जा नहीं पा रही हूँ टाइम पे। इसीलिए मुझे ये सब मुझे गिल्टी फीलिंग जैसा हो रहा है अंदर।
टाइम पे जाने
इसलिए
में क्या समस्या है?
तो बहुत अच्छी बातें करते हैं मुझसे अभी। क्या कैसे ये हर्डल को कैसे पार करूँ, वो सब बताइए ना मुझे। क्या करना है
नियम
इस पे
देखिए, कभी भी कोई हैबिट बदलनी है तो नियम लेने चाहिए, 3 दिन के, 5 दिन के, 1 हफ्ते के। ऐसे नियम लेके उसको बदलना चाहिए कि अगले 3 दिन तो मैं लेट नहीं करूंगी, मैं आधे घंटे पहले पहुंचूंगी। टाइम पे भी नहीं पहुंचने की आदत बदलनी है तो उसको थोड़ा सा आगे ले जाइए। टाइम पे नहीं पहुंचना, आधे घंटे पहले पहुंच के, भले ही वहां खाली बैठे रहेंगे अपना दूसरा काम करेंगे, लेकिन हम पहुंचेंगे आधे घंटे पहले। तो उस आधे घंटे का मार्जिन लेके जब आप पहले पहुंचेंगे, 3 दिन तक करना है। और 3 दिन तक अगर एक दिन में मिस करते हैं तो वहां पे अपने लिए कुछ छोटी मोटी पनिशमेंट रखनी चाहिए, जो मुझे नहीं पसंद है, जो अपने प्रतिकूल हो। जो मुझे नहीं पसंद है वो ऐसा मुझे कुछ करना पड़ेगा अगर मैंने वो अपना नियम भंग किया तो। ऐसा अपने लिए लेना चाहिए। तो 3 दिन, 5 दिन, 7 दिन के ऐसे नियम ले लेकर छोटे छोटे, और उसको बदलना चाहिए। हो जाएगा, आधे घंटे का मार्जिन लेके आधे घंटे पहले पहुंचिए, उल्टा कर दीजिए अपने
ओके
साथ।
ओके।
ठीक है ना?
क्यों ऐसा हुआ था मेरी तरफ से, ऐसा क्यों हुआ था पता नहीं चल रहा है।
आपके साथ इस बात को लेकर है, हम सभी के साथ ही बात होती है, अलग अलग हैबिट्स को लेकर होती है। अब मैं अपनी बात बताऊं तो मेरे साथ भी ऐसा कुछ है, मेरी भी कुछ हैबिट्स है, मुझे बदलनी है और नहीं बदलती हैं। उसके लिए मैं 1 साल 2 साल से ट्राई कर रही हूँ, लेकिन मैं अभी भी कुछ पनिशमेंट देनी है तो मैं अभी भी देती हूँ। वैसा
हाँ
हम
हाँ
सभी को
हाँ
करना चाहिए। कुछ पनिशमेंट अपने लिए तय कर लिया, चलो एक टाइम का खाना नहीं खाएंगे, हम चलो शाम को
हाँ।
जाते हैं वॉक पे, हम नहीं जाएंगे। जो काम पसंद है वो नहीं करना। ये सब्जी मुझे पसंद है
अच्छा।
तो मैं नहीं खाऊंगी, ठीक है, मुझे फिर
हाँ
मैं ध्यान में आधे घंटे बैठूंगी अगर मैं ये गलती करूंगी। ध्यान में बैठना नहीं पसंद है तो करना, जो नहीं पसंद है वो करना, और जो पसंद है उसको छोड़ देना। ऐसी
हाँ
पनिशमेंट
हाँ
अपने
हाँ
को देनी, ठीक है
हाँ
ना?
हाँ हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ,
ऐसा
अच्छा
करके वो
अच्छा,
आदत बदल जाएगी।
इसीलिए भगवत
आप 3 दिन का नियम लीजिए,
यही।
रोज का मत लीजिए, सिर्फ
हाँ
3 दिन का लीजिए। 3 दिन का करके फिर
अच्छा
उसको 5 दिन करिए, फिर 1 हफ्ते करिए, ठीक है ना?
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, इसीलिए मैं भगवत गीता सीख रही हूँ। कुछ ऐसा मिलेगा मुझे पॉइंट, जय कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण बोला
हम्म।
होगा इसके बारे में, डिसिप्लिन के बारे में, समथिंग आई लॉस्ट माई डिसिप्लिन, समथिंग गिल्टी कॉन्शियस मुझे
नहीं
आता
नहीं,
है।
वो सब चला जाएगा, वो सब चला जाएगा। भगवान के भरोसे छोड़ दीजिए और भगवान से प्रार्थना करिए कि बदल जाए। भगवान से प्रार्थना
हाँ
करते हैं तो
हाँ
सब सुन लेते हैं,
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
ठीक है ना?
ठीक है
हाँ
दीदी,
ठीक
थैंक
है,
यू।
ओके, हाँ, जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
जी
Uh,
जी।
Thank you once again, Rupal Didi, for that wonderful question answer session and an excellent Vivation session today, and all the practical solutions for the questions asked. So we'll now go for the Pratana, for the Thanksgiving Pratana, and to offer our sincere prayers at the lotus feet of Paramatma. Now I invite Sapna Jiri from Bangalore, Karnataka. Didi is an MSc in Maths with B.Ed degree and is a homemaker. She is interested in singing, recording, and reading and learning new things. Associated with Gita Parivar since April 2021, Didi offers Seva as a co-trainer, Pracharak, and examiner in the Gita exams conducted by Gita Parivar. Sapna Didi, please for the Prarthana.
Thank you, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna. योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं जय श्री कृष्ण.
Thank you so much for that wonderful Prarthana. Now, we have the chanting of Hanuman Chalisa at the end of the session. Please take part in the group chanting and be blessed. Now, expressing gratitude is the highest form of thought, and undoubtedly, gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. So, let me take this opportunity on behalf of Gita Parivar and sincerely thank our technical team, our technical assistant for this program, and the whole team for their untiring efforts in making this session a memorable one to all of us. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to all the Gita sadhaks who have made this session a great success. So let us now move forward for the chanting of Hanuman Chalisa.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
Jai Shri Krishna. See you all in another enlightening session, same time next week. Once again, happy Vaikunta Ekadasi and Gita Jayanti to all of you. Jai Shri Krishna.